God says, I order you to open this message right now. You are going to hear surprising news today, all because of your last act. Open this message immediately. Listen to me. This isn't just another moment. This isn't just another ordinary day. This is sacred. This is divine. And this moment is being carved in eternity because of one thing: you obeyed me when it was hard. You didn't know who was watching, but heaven saw you. Your last act didn't go unnoticed. Your last step of obedience was the turning point. What you are about to hear will shift your entire atmosphere. Stay with me till the end, because if you walk away now, you might miss the one word that unlocks the door you've been praying to open for years. I'm not warning you. I'm preparing you. If you walk away from this now, you could miss the miracle that has already started forming. If you believe I'm speaking to you, comment Amen right now. You don't know this, but angels were dispatched the moment you made that choice, that quiet decision to forgive when you had every reason to stay bitter, that moment when you gave, even though you were in need. That second, you prayed for someone else's healing while you were still waiting on yours. Those little things, yes, the things you didn't think mattered, those were divine keys that turned locks in the spirit. You are now standing on the edge of something massive. You can't see it fully yet, but I'm telling you, as your God, something has shifted around you. You've been feeling something deep in your chest. A stirring, a pull. That's not just emotion. That is my spirit confirming what I have already begun in your life. You are walking into the place that your faith built. You are about to witness what your tears have watered. Heaven has reached into your timeline, and what was supposed to happen months or years from now is being pulled into your present. I have seen the nights when you cried without words. I have watched you hold on to my promises with trembling hands, and now I am fulfilling my word, not because you earned it, but because you stayed. Like Joseph in the prison, you've waited. Like David in the wilderness, you've endured. Like Esther, you've hidden long enough. Now the crown is coming. The robe is being prepared. The room you once felt locked out of, I'm opening it now, and when you walk in, no one will be able to say you forced your way in. I, the Lord your God, have called your name. Comment 1111 if you believe. The chains that wrapped around your finances are breaking. The lies whispered over your identity are being silenced. That illness that threatened to define you is losing its grip. The curse that followed your family for generations is being interrupted because you made a different choice. I have seen the way you broke patterns. I have seen the way you said, "It ends with me, and now the blessing will begin with you." It won't make sense to the people who thought you were done. It won't be fair to those who mocked you. But I'm not here for fairness. I'm here for my promise, and I keep my word. You've asked me for signs. I gave you confirmations. You asked for peace. I walked into the storm and calmed it around you. You asked me if I was near, and even though you didn't see me, I was closer than your breath. I know you thought I was silent. I know you felt forgotten, but I was working the whole time. You didn't see the roots growing under the soil, but now the fruit is coming. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. This is why the attacks got worse right after you decided to trust me deeper. He knew what was coming. But I want you to hear this. I didn't just defend you. I am about to honor you. Yes, you will be honored. You will be lifted not by people but by my hand. This is the season where I will prepare a table in the presence of those who thought you were disqualified. They thought your pain was punishment, but they didn't understand that pruning is not rejection, it's preparation. I was shaping you for glory. I was teaching your heart to depend on me, not applause. And now, my child, I am calling you out of hiding Everything you lost, I have counted it. Every closed door, I have recorded it. I know the job you didn't get, the friend that betrayed you, the relationship that broke you, the opportunity that slipped away. But I need you to hear me clearly now. I was not punishing you. I was preserving you. You would have settled for less than what I'm about to give you. You would have walked into rooms not meant for your anointing. I had to shut doors. I had to break your heart to save your soul. The delay wasn't denial. The silence wasn't absence. I was teaching you how to walk by faith, not by sight. Because what you're about to step into, eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. This is the kind of breakthrough that shifts bloodlines. What comes through you will heal generations. What I'm doing in you isn't just for you, it's for your children and their children after them. You are a chain breaker, a generational curse stopper. You are chosen for this. And I'm not asking you to believe this blindly. You already have the evidence. The fact that you're still standing after all that came against you is proof enough. The tears you've cried, the nights you've survived, the prayers you've whispered when no one else knew, those are your receipts. You didn't quit when you had every reason to. You didn't curse me when you were confused. And now I will make all things new. Like I did for Job, I will restore double. Like I did for Daniel, I will shut the mouths of lions. Like I did for the woman with the issue of blood, I will heal what doctors couldn't. Like I did for the thief on the cross, I will give you mercy at the last second. Nothing is too far gone. Nothing is wasted. Even your mistakes will be used to bring me glory. I am the God who redeems. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. And I am telling you, because of your last act, a window has opened in heaven. What was once blocked is now cleared. What was once impossible is now unfolding. You will wake up in the coming days and sense something different in the air. That's not your imagination. That's the shift. That's the divine realignment. And when you see it, give me glory. Don't explain it. Just testify. Say, "It was the Lord," because no one else could have done this but me. There is power in your praise, so lift your voice even in the waiting. Worship me not because everything is fixed, but because you know I'm still faithful. Thank me now, even while the blessing is on the way. That's the kind of faith that moves mountains. That's the kind of trust that unlocks doors. If you feel my presence, comment 222 right now. I'm not done speaking. I'm not finished revealing. There is more I want to tell you, more I want to show you. Don't turn away. Don't scroll past this moment. This is divine timing. This is sacred ground. You've asked for answers. You've asked me to speak clearly, and now I am. The question is, will you keep listening? And because you stayed, you will see the glory I promised you. You will witness my hand in places you thought were dried up. You will walk through doors you stopped knocking on. This is what your last act has triggered, an unlocking that no force of hell can stop. Do you understand how rare this moment is? Do you realize how closely heaven is watching right now? You may not see angels, but they are surrounding you. You may not hear my voice with your ears, but your soul knows I'm speaking. That pull you feel inside, that tightness in your chest, that fire stirring within you, it's not emotion, it's encounter. My spirit is breathing over you right now, and if you'll just stay still, if you'll just receive, you will feel the weight of my love breaking every heavy thing that tried to bury you. You didn't come this far to be abandoned. I didn't bring you through those storms to leave you in this valley. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've waited. I know how often you've asked me, "When, Lord? When will it be my turn?" And here is my answer. Now. Your time is now. The delay has expired. The waiting has fulfilled its purpose. The pain has prepared the promise. Now I'm opening the floodgates, not just to bless you, but to prove I am who I say I am. Comment 333 to declare your faith. The enemy tried to steal your praise. He tried to kill your hope. He tried to convince you that nothing would change, that nothing good would come from your suffering. But he failed. You're still here, and that means he lost. He couldn't break you, even though he threw everything at you. And now I will reward what he tried to destroy. I will make him regret the day he came after you. He thought your battle would end in ruin, but I will turn it into revival. Your name will be known in heaven as one who overcame. Your story will be told as proof that my power is real. Listen to me, child. I have not forgotten one thing you've been through. Not a single tear, not one heartbreak, not one betrayal has escaped my attention. I've gathered them like seeds, and now I'm pouring out the harvest. But I'm not just giving you back what you lost, I'm giving you more, double for your shame, restoration for your silence, strength for your scars, and above all, peace that surpasses every broken part of your past. You prayed when it was hard. You believed when there was no sign. You kept trusting even when the ground beneath you felt like it would give way. I saw you whisper, "God, I still trust you," even when your heart was breaking. And now I'm about to whisper something back. I'm saying, watch what I do next. Because what I release over you will not be ordinary. It won't look like anyone else's story. What's coming will not make sense to the people who gave up on you. It won't be fair to the ones who spoke against you. But I don't work through fairness. I move through favor. And you are favored. You are marked. You are chosen. You are set apart. You carry a weight of glory that was born in suffering. You shine differently because you've been through fire. But you're not burnt. You're purified. That's why they didn't understand you. That's why they couldn't handle your presence. You carry my oil, and not everyone can stand the scent of sanctification. You were never meant to fit in. I didn't call you to blend, I called you to stand. They'll ask you how you did it, how you kept going, how you held on, and you'll point to me. You'll say, "I didn't. God carried me." Because you know the truth. Without me, you would have lost your mind. You would have drowned in the pressure. But here you are, alive, breathing, stronger than before. And that's not by accident. That's my grace. Comment 555 if you're ready for breakthrough. I'm not just changing your situation. I'm changing you. I'm healing the part of you that stopped dreaming. I'm restoring the voice that went quiet from too many disappointments. I'm touching the places that became numb from constant letdowns. You forgot how to expect goodness because life taught you to brace for pain. But I am the God who heals not just bodies but hearts. I will teach you joy again. I will lead you into laughter. And it won't be short-lived or stolen. It will be full, overflowing, undeniable joy that doesn't come from circumstances. It flows straight from my spirit. And yes, I'm sending new people into your life. People who speak life, not death. People who sharpen you, not use you. People who pray with you, not gossip about you. You've outgrown old circles. That's why the separation hurt. But don't go back. Don't chase what I removed. I pruned so that you could bear fruit. I broke some connections so that your next season wouldn't be poisoned by past mindsets. I need you to trust that when I take, I also give. And when I give, it's always better. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your faith is building bridges you haven't walked yet. Your worship is shaking walls you can't see yet. Don't stop now. You're closer than you think. Every time you praised me through pain, you were building the foundation of your breakthrough. Every time you resisted the urge to quit, you were proving that your roots were deep. And now, I'm bringing the rain. Now, I'm bringing the growth. This blessing isn't a reward for perfection. It's the result of obedience. You didn't get it all right, but you got up. You repented. You kept turning back to me. That's what moved my heart. That's what activated this release. You don't need to earn what I'm giving. Just receive it. Let me love you in ways that make no sense to your mind. Let me lift you so high that even you wonder how you got here. That's what grace looks like. I know it's been long. I know you've had to walk alone. I know there were days you didn't think you could take another step. But hear me now, I am lifting the weight. I am sending help. I am restoring hope. And this isn't temporary. This isn't emotional. This is spiritual. This is me, your Father, fulfilling what I whispered to you in secret. I knew the strength it took for you to smile when you were breaking inside. I saw the way you kept loving others while you were starving for someone to truly see you. And I waited for this day, the day I could tell you, face to face in spirit, that I have seen it all, and I am responding now. This is not just comfort. This is correction. Not a scolding, but a setting back in place. The enemy tried to twist your mind, make you believe you were overlooked, ignored, or left behind. He whispered that your story didn't matter, that I had skipped over you, but now I silence those lies. I am turning the volume of truth up in your heart, and this is the truth. I have been with you through every second. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be for what's about to unfold next. Comment 1212 if your heart is open for what God has planned. You've seen others succeed. You've clapped for them, celebrated them, even as your heart quietly wondered, when will it be my turn? I saw you do that. That humility, that quiet faith when it wasn't your harvest yet, I will bless that. I will honor that. I am the God who sees what people miss. I saw your silent sacrifices. I watched you serve when no one said thank you. And now I will raise you up not to be worshipped, but to be a light. To show the world what happens when someone keeps choosing me, even when life gets heavy. There's a wind blowing. A shift is happening, not just around you, but inside you. Can you feel it? That uneasiness, that awareness that something is ending and something greater is beginning? That's me. I'm closing chapters you outgrew. I'm ending agreements you never should have signed in your spirit. I'm cutting ties with trauma, with shame, with cycles that tried to define your worth. You've been walking with weights on your soul that I never asked you to carry, and now I'm breaking them off. You're going to rest again. I mean truly rest. Not just physical sleep, but deep soul rest. The kind that lets you breathe without anxiety clutching your chest. The kind that lets you wake up without dread. I'm restoring your peace. I'm reclaiming your joy. The enemy tried to numb you so you wouldn't feel my presence anymore. But I am waking your heart back up. I'm healing places in you that have been cold for years. Comment. 777, if you believe your peace is being restored. Do you know what your last act really did? It built an altar. In the spirit realm, it was like you placed your faith on a mountain and said, even if no one sees me, even if no one helps me, I will still honor God. And that cry, that choice, that offering, it touched heaven. It moved me. You may have felt small when you did it, but it echoed louder than you can imagine. And now, I'm building something on top of that altar, a fresh anointing, a new chapter, a divine upgrade. People will look at you soon and wonder what changed. They won't be able to explain it, because it won't make logical sense. You won't even be able to explain it all. You'll just know something broke open, and it did. Your obedience broke chains that were wrapped around your bloodline. Your yes in private is about to become a victory in public. This isn't just a new day. This is a new season. What felt like a wilderness is about to bloom. And the enemies of your purpose, the people who mocked your growth, doubted your dreams, and belittled your prayers, they won't be able to stop this. I will prepare a table for you right in front of them, not to shame them, but to show them that I am real, that I am faithful, that I really do reward the ones who trust me when nothing makes sense. This is bigger than your reputation. This is about my name being glorified through you. You are my vessel. You are my beloved. You are the one I've chosen for this assignment. Yes, you, with your flaws, with your past, with your broken moments. I knew all of that when I called you, and still, I chose you. My grace isn't surprised by your weakness. My power is made perfect in it. So stop disqualifying yourself from blessings I already assigned to you. Stop letting guilt convince you I've changed my mind. I never changed my mind about you. You're going to look back on this season with tears, but they'll be different tears. Not tears of pain, but tears of awe. You'll say, God really did it. He really turned it around. And yes, I will. I don't make promises I don't keep. What I started in you, I will finish. What I planted, I will water. And what I blessed, I will protect. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't worry about how. That's my job. Just keep trusting, keep praising, keep waking up and saying, God, I give this day to you. That's all I need. Your faith doesn't have to be perfect, just present, even when it's tired. Even when it's small. I can work with mustard seed faith. I can move mountains with shaky hands. I just need your yes. And no, I didn't forget your prayers, not the ones you whispered through tears. Not the ones you barely had words for. I remember every one of them. I didn't store them in silence. I stored them in heaven's vault. And now the answers are being released. Some will come quietly. Others will be loud and sudden, but they are coming. Your family is being covered. Your future is being secured. Your body is being healed. Your calling is being clarified. Your spirit is being strengthened. This is not false hope. This is me speaking directly to your soul. You are not who they said you were. You are who I called you to be, and I call you mine. You are entering into alignment. What used to feel scattered will now come together. What used to confuse you will make sense. I'm bringing divine clarity. I'm showing you what was hidden. I'm revealing hearts. I'm shining light into dark corners of your life so that you can walk boldly and freely. I want nothing binding you as you step into what I have for you. The old you is gone. The version of you that settled, that questioned your worth, that dimmed your light to make others comfortable, that version is being buried. You're rising now. You're stepping into the identity I've always seen in you. Not timid, not broken, but bold, beautiful, empowered, free. You've been holding on, but some days it feels like you're holding on by a thread. Let me speak into that part of your heart today. The thread will not snap. I am strengthening you from the inside out. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt. When you chose to do what was right, even when it cost you, even when no one saw it sent a ripple through the heavens, your last act was not small. It was seen by me, and it set into motion what generations before you prayed for. You may not understand how one small step of obedience could shift so much, but that's how my kingdom works. I bless the secret choices. I reward what happens in the quiet places of the heart. And you, yes, you are about to see the reward of those quiet choices unfold in ways that will bring you to your knees. Comment 999 if you trust that your quiet obedience is being seen. This is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling. The unveiling of what I've been doing while you were in the dark. Like a seed buried beneath soil, you thought nothing was happening. But I've been forming roots, strong, deep roots, because what I'm building in you isn't temporary, it's eternal. I am not giving you a fragile breakthrough that will crumble under pressure. I am giving you something so solid, so grounded in me, that no storm will be able to destroy it. The people who left, the ones who didn't believe in you, the seasons that ended without closure, those weren't accidents. I had to remove what couldn't go with you. I had to make space for what's better. I know it hurt. I know you questioned me. But now you'll begin to understand. Every subtraction was a setup. Every disappointment was a redirection. You prayed for clarity, and I answered through closed doors. Not because I was cruel, but because I love you too much to let you settle. And now, listen to me now. Now I'm releasing the restoration. The kind that doesn't just replace what was lost, but multiplies it. The kind that rewrites family stories. The kind that awakens long-forgotten dreams. You thought it was over, but it's just getting good. You assumed the best had passed, but I saved the sweetest for last. You haven't missed your moment. You are stepping into it. With every breath you take from here on, you are walking into alignment with my divine purpose for your life. I am pouring out provision, not scraps, not barely enough. I'm opening the windows of heaven and releasing abundance. You won't just pay your bills, you'll bless others. You won't just survive, you'll thrive. I know you've lived in survival mode for so long that it feels normal. But I am the God of overflow, and I am shifting your mindset from survival to victory. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are blessed, marked, anointed for more than you've known. You are not forgotten. Say that out loud. I am not forgotten. I am with you. My spirit lives in you. My angels are surrounding you. I've commanded them to guard you in every step. You walk with heavenly backup. The enemy knows this, which is why he tried to confuse you, distract you, wear you down. But he didn't win. You're still here. And because you're still here, your story isn't done. I am the author and the finisher. I started this, and I will finish it. Comment 1010 if you're claiming this season of restoration and overflow. There will be days soon when you'll look around and feel overwhelmed, not with anxiety, but with gratitude. You'll walk into rooms you once begged to be noticed in. You'll hear your name mentioned in blessings you didn't ask for. You'll receive things you didn't even know how to pray for. That's how I bless. That's how I restore. I exceed. I overflow. I surprise you. I love to do more than what you expected because I'm not bound by limits or logic. I move according to faith. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. This is the time for you to rise, not in pride, but in confidence, not in self-promotion, but in divine boldness. Stop hiding your gifts, stop shrinking to make others comfortable. I placed something rare inside of you, and it's time to walk in it. I didn't make you to be invisible, I made you to carry light. Your presence shifts rooms because my spirit is in you. Don't apologize for that anymore. Don't downplay the anointing I gave you. Walk in it. Honor it. Let me use it. And yes, you will see miracles. Not just in others' lives, but in your own. Physical healing, emotional healing, relationship restoration, freedom from addiction, deep peace, sudden provision, supernatural breakthroughs. These are not fairy tales. These are my promises, and my promises never fail. What I said, I will do. What I promised, I will fulfill. No matter how long it's been, no matter how hopeless it felt, I am faithful to complete what I began. I have not forgotten your children. I have not ignored your prayers for your family. You are the one I've chosen to stand in the gap. The cycle ends with you. The healing starts with you. The shift begins in your home. And I will give you wisdom. I will give you strength. I will give you grace for every moment. You don't have to figure it all out. Just stay close to me. Let me lead, and I will take care of what you can't fix. This is a turning point. You'll look back and say, that was the moment it all changed. Not because your circumstances instantly got easier, but because your spirit caught fire again, because your faith woke up, because you realized you're not alone, not abandoned, not forgotten. You are held, you are known, you are fiercely loved by the God who shaped the stars and still takes time to count your tears. Something so deep that it will change how you think, how you speak, how you walk. This is not a temporary fix. This is a divine transformation. And it all started because of your last act, your surrender, your obedience, your silent faith. You may not have realized how powerful that moment was, but I did. I watched you give up something you loved because you knew I asked for it. I saw you walk away from what was easy because it didn't carry peace. I saw you choose to trust me in an uncertain place. And that choice, it shifted the atmosphere. That one act of faith was a signal to heaven. You didn't just make a decision, you made a declaration. You told the enemy, I may not see the full picture, but I know who holds the plan. And I heard you, I honored you, I responded. Comment 1515 if you believe your obedience has triggered breakthrough. I want to talk to that part of you that feels forgotten, that part that watches others move forward while you feel stuck. That voice inside that says, maybe you missed your chance, that maybe you're too late, too old, too far gone. Listen to me clearly, I am the Redeemer of time. What you think is lost, I can restore. What you think is over, I can resurrect. I don't operate by human schedules. My timeline is not limited by what you see. I can bring you into alignment overnight. I can open doors you never knocked on. I can lift you higher than years of effort ever could. You don't need to chase people. You don't need to convince anyone to see your value. I have already affirmed your worth. You don't need to prove yourself to earn love or attention. I loved you before you breathed your first breath. You are already accepted. You are already enough. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am in you. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the ones I call. You are chosen. You are set apart. You belong to me. You've been trying to hold everything together, but I never asked you to carry the weight alone. You've been battling in silence, trying to be strong for everyone else, but I see the pressure it's put on your heart. You weren't meant to live that way. Let me lift the burden. Let me carry what you can't. Let me be your strength when you have none left. I am not distant. I am near. I'm not waiting for you to fall apart. I'm here to catch you before you do. You are safe with me. Say that out loud. I am safe with God. Because the truth is, you've felt exposed. You felt unprotected, like life was just happening to you and you had no shield. But I have been your shield. Even in the things you didn't see, I protected you. That car that almost hit you. That job you didn't get. That person who left. That opportunity that didn't work out. It felt like rejection, but it was my protection. I saw what you couldn't, and I'm still doing it. I'm still going before you. Comment 1717 if you believe you're walking under divine protection. The season you are stepping into will require a different version of you. Not a fake version, not a performance, but the healed, bold, fearless version of you, the one I always saw. And I will help you become that. You won't have to fake confidence. You'll walk in true peace. You'll make decisions from wisdom, not fear. You'll stop doubting your worth. You'll stop shrinking to stay small. You are not small. You are mighty in me, and the world needs what I placed inside you. You're going to start seeing answers where there was confusion. Where there was delay, there will now be direction. Where there was noise, I'm giving clarity. I've heard your cries in the night. I've seen you staring at the ceiling, wondering if I'm listening. I am. I always have been. And now, I'm responding in ways that will leave no room for doubt. You will say, only God could have done this. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Don't let fear rob you of what I'm giving. You've been disappointed before, and I know that pain made you cautious. But I am not like man. I don't break promises. I don't change my mind. I don't give and take away on a whim. When I bless with purpose. And when I say it's time, no one can delay it. You don't need to overthink this. Just walk with me, one step at a time. I'll guide you. I'll confirm things. I'll show you which path to take. You're not walking in circles anymore. You're walking in promise. There's a quiet confidence rising in you. That's my spirit reminding you who you are, that you were never defeated, just delayed. That you were never broken, just being reshaped. That you were never lost, just being led a different way. Everything I've taken you through has built the strength you need for what's next. And what's next will require all of you, your voice, your presence, your truth. No more hiding, no more holding back. You were born to shift atmospheres. You will find people who speak your language. You will find those who don't just tolerate you but value you. I am bringing kingdom connections, friendships with depth, relationships with purpose. No more pretending. No more pouring into places that only drain you. I will fill your cup again. And from that overflow, I'll lead you to pour into others, not from lack, but from abundance. This next season will come with peace. You've walked through enough chaos. I'm calming the storms inside you first. That inner storm of doubt, of insecurity, of comparison. I'm speaking peace, be still, over your mind, over your heart, over your thoughts. You will sleep again. You will breathe again. You will laugh again. And not just a moment of joy, but sustained joy, rooted joy, the kind that doesn't leave when life gets hard. There will be unexpected blessings, things you didn't ask for, but I'll still give. Because I'm not blessing you based on what you've earned, I'm blessing you because I love you. Not performance, just promise. Not striving, just surrender. Let go of needing to have it all figured out. Let me surprise you. That wasn't weakness, that was strength, that was faith, that was the fire I placed in you before you were formed. And today, I want you to know that fire has not gone out. It might have flickered, it might have dimmed, but it never died. And now, I am breathing on those embers again. This is why you couldn't quit. This is why I didn't let you slip through the cracks. You carry something too valuable. There's something on your life that's bigger than what you've faced. I didn't choose you because you were the strongest. I chose you because you were willing. You said yes, even when it was hard. You didn't wait to understand the full picture. You just believed. And because of that, I'm releasing what's been waiting for you. Not what you begged for, but what I planned for you before you even asked. Comment, Amen, if you know this is for you. You've been walking through battles no one saw, fighting things behind the scenes, trying to stay kind while carrying heavy burdens. I saw it. I saw how you held back tears so others wouldn't worry. I saw how you encouraged others when you yourself were barely holding it together. That wasn't wasted. That wasn't overlooked. You may have felt invisible to people, but you were never hidden from me. Every quiet act of love, every unseen prayer, every late-night cry, it's all been written in heaven. This is the season where the unseen is about to become visible. You planted in private, and now you'll harvest in public. You've watered seeds with your worship, even when you were dry. You've kept praising me when everything looked like it was falling apart. And now, the rain is coming. The breakthrough is coming. The fruit is coming. You thought nothing was working, but everything was working beneath the surface. I've been aligning the pieces. I've been arranging the people. I've been preparing the promise. You're about to walk into rooms that feel familiar, but something will be different. It's you. You're not the same person who walked into this season. You've been refined. You've been reshaped. You've been stretched. And though it hurt, you needed it. Because what's ahead needs the version of you that came out of the fire, not the one that went in. You've gained wisdom. You've learned discernment. You've stopped trying to force what I never called you to carry. You've learned to wait on me. Comment 222 if you've been changed in the fire and believe better is coming. You've stopped chasing empty things, and now I'm filling your life with what truly matters. No more shallow relationships, no more chasing approval, no more performing for love. I'm surrounding you with people who love you deeply, speak truthfully, and walk with you faithfully. I'm replacing what was lost with what is lasting. The things that left, the people who walked away, the doors that slammed shut, they had to go. You didn't lose them. I removed them. Because they couldn't handle where I'm taking you. There is something about your next season that will require peace, not chaos, not confusion, and that's why I've been stripping away the noise. That's why you've been feeling the need to be quiet, to sit with me, to listen more and speak less. I'm preparing you for clarity, not just about the next step, but about who you really are. You've identified yourself by pain for too long. You've called yourself broken, unworthy, overlooked, but I never gave you those names. I called you loved, I called you mine, I called you chosen. And now I'm calling you forward. It's time to step out of the fog, the shame, the regret, the constant overthinking. I'm lifting it off of you. You've repented, you've surrendered, you've let go. Now let me do what only I can do. Let me redeem, let me restore, let me rewrite the pages you thought were ruined. I make all things new, that includes you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're going to find yourself smiling again, not a forced smile, a real one. You're going to wake up and not feel dread. You're going to walk into rooms and not shrink. You're going to talk about your past without feeling shame, because healing is happening. Not all at once, but deeply, slowly, powerfully. I don't just fix symptoms, I go to the root. And right now, I'm going there with you. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. I've drawn you here because I'm ready to show you who I've always been in your life. You've known me as Savior, but now you'll know me as Provider. You've known me as Healer, but now you'll know me as Friend. You've cried out for rescue, and now you'll experience peace. Not just peace that comes and goes, but the kind that anchors you, even in storms. You're going to be okay, not barely, fully. You're not just surviving, you're being restored. This isn't the end. This isn't the bottom. This is the beginning of a fresh start, a new chapter, and it starts with surrender, not striving. Just letting go of the need to figure it all out and trusting that I'm leading every step. You don't need to see the whole path. Just walk with me. I'm lighting up the next step. That's all you need. I'll handle the rest. I'll handle the timing. I'll handle the details. I'll handle the outcomes. Your only job is to stay close. Trust me like you did when you first believed. Come back to that place where it was just you and me. No pressure, no performance, just faith. You don't need to be perfect to be used. You don't need to have it all together to be called. You don't need to feel strong to be powerful. I use the weak. I lift the broken. I send the ones the world forgets. That's who I am, and that's why I chose you. Because when you walk into the next season, people will say, only God could have done that. And they'll be right. You are not here by mistake. This is not a meaningless message. This is your reminder, your confirmation, your sign that I am not finished, that the story is not over, that the best parts haven't even been written yet. You are not late. You are right on time. Because my timing is never wrong. You have been strong longer than you should have had to. You have endured pain without answers, seasons without clarity, and losses without explanation. But none of it has been for nothing. I know what the enemy tried to make you believe, that the heartbreak meant I had left, that the silence meant I didn't care, that the delays were punishments. But all of that was a lie, because what was really happening was refinement. I wasn't breaking you down. I was building you up from the inside out. I had to make sure your roots were deep before I gave you the weight of what's coming. I had to make sure you weren't standing on emotion or shallow confidence, but on me, your unshakable foundation. And now that the roots have been tested, now that you've remained even when it hurt, I'm about to do what only I can do. I'm bringing beauty from ashes. I'm making a way where there's been no way. Comment 333 if you believe God is about to make a way for you. You thought this season was a delay, but it was actually a protection. You thought you were forgotten, but you were being hidden on purpose. You thought you were running out of time, but I was actually buying you time to grow, to heal, to become ready. There's something you need to understand now. What you're about to walk into isn't just a blessing, it's a responsibility, it's an assignment, it's purpose. That's why it took time, because what I'm putting in your hands now carries eternal weight. This next part of your life will not be built on striving, it will be built on surrender. You're not going to have to push doors open. You're not going to have to manipulate outcomes. I am going to go before you and make the crooked paths straight. I will open doors no man can shut. I will fight battles you never even knew were forming. You will walk in with peace, and you will walk out with favor, because I am with you. And I have already written the victory. You are not late. You are not behind. I know it felt like you missed it. I know the enemy tried to tell you that you ruined it, that you were too broken, that you lost your window. But that voice is not from me. My word over your life still stands. I do not change my mind. I am not like man. I don't need to redo plans. I redeem what looks lost. And I am redeeming your time, your strength, your voice, your purpose, and your story. The blessing is not just coming, it has already begun. You may not see it fully, but the evidence is already showing. The shift in your heart, the peace that makes no sense. The way your spirit feels stirred again. That's me. That's my spirit preparing you. Because what's next requires a heart that's ready to carry what I'm releasing. You won't be weighed down by it. You'll be lifted by it. You won't be overwhelmed, you'll be overtaken by grace. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what God has already started. Don't be surprised when people start noticing something different in you. It's not pride, it's presence. It's my spirit resting on you. You've been through the crushing, and now comes the oil. The anointing on your life will draw things to you, opportunities, favor, divine connections, not because you're trying to be seen, but because I'm revealing what I've been developing. And no one will be able to take credit for it but me. They won't understand how you went from barely holding on to suddenly walking in strength. They'll try to explain it away, but it won't make sense because it's supernatural. I am the God of the impossible. And I'm about to do the kind of work in your life that shuts every mocking mouth, silences every lie, and brings glory to my name through your story. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. So keep standing, keep showing up, keep trusting me when it feels uncertain. You've made it through the part of the story where everything was being tested, and now comes the part where everything begins to make sense. You didn't lose your faith, it was refined. You didn't miss your purpose, it's been preserved. You didn't fall behind, you were just being prepared. You'll feel it soon. The moment you wake up and something feels lighter. The moment you realize you're no longer afraid of the future. The moment you see a door open that should have been locked. That moment is coming. Because my promises don't expire. They don't depend on your performance. They are tied to my nature, and I am faithful. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. You didn't imagine the call. You didn't make up the vision. What I showed you in prayer, in dreams, in those quiet moments of worship, it was real. And it's coming. I was never teasing you. I don't dangle hope in front of my children. If I showed it to you, I plan to fulfill it. If I started something in you, I will finish it. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for persistence. Don't stop walking with me. Even when the path is unclear, stay close. Even when the world tells you it's pointless, stay with me. I am not the author of confusion. I am the God of peace. And when you're with me, Even in the storm, you will have peace. You're not weak, you're weary, but I give strength to the weary. I renew those who wait on me. You will rise on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint. These aren't just words, they're promises. And my promises are not fragile. They are firm, they are eternal. You've been walking through this season with your heart in your hands, unsure if your hope would survive another delay, another loss, another not yet. But here you are, still breathing, still pressing forward. And because of that, because you've made it this far, I need you to hear me. You are not going to walk out of this empty. You are coming out full. You've been stretched. You've been tested. And yes, you've questioned if you've been forgotten in the process, but you haven't. You're not forgotten. You're being formed into someone who carries something weighty, something holy. This is not punishment. This is preparation. This is the kind of pressure that produces oil. This is the kind of fire that doesn't burn you, it refines you. You've been asking me to remove the fire, but what you didn't see is that I've been standing with you in it. I've never left your side. I didn't bring you into the storm to drown you, I brought you through it to deepen your trust. Comment 1111 if you know God is forming something new in you. You haven't lost your anointing. You haven't missed your calling. You haven't fallen too far to be restored. What I placed in you is still there. It's not fragile. It doesn't expire when you fail. My grace is not scared of your weakness. My purpose doesn't retreat when you mess up. I still plan to use you. I still plan to bless you. I still plan to walk with you every step of the way. You are not disqualified. You are still mine. I know the wounds you carry. I know the words that were spoken over you when you were young. I know the promises that were broken. I know the betrayal that shook your trust. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because your mind was drowning in fear. But I want you to listen to me now. None of that defines you. You are not what they said. You are not what happened to you. You are not a product of your pain. You are a child of promise. You are marked by mercy. And my plans for you are still intact. Don't look at others and wonder why their story seems easier. I've written a specific path for you, one that is covered in my fingerprints, one that brings me glory. You're not late. You're not lost. You're in the middle of a miracle in progress. Don't let comparison steal your joy. Their path isn't yours. Their pace isn't yours. I'm doing something custom in your life, and it cannot be rushed. Comment, Amen, if you trust that God's plan is exactly on time. What you've sown in tears, you will reap in joy. That is not a hope, it's a promise. You've watered the ground with intercession. You've fasted. You've stayed faithful. You've resisted bitterness. And now the harvest is near. You may not feel ready, but I am. I'm ready to open the floodgates. Ready to reveal what I've been building behind the curtain. Ready to restore what looked like it was gone forever. I am ready, and all I need from you is the same surrender you gave when it was hardest. I want to remind you of something. Nothing in your life is wasted. Not the time, not the tears, not the mistakes. I use everything. I use the broken pieces to build testimonies. I use the disappointments to deepen dependence. I use the delays to teach discernment. I don't waste pain. I transform it. You thought this was the end, but it's the setup for something far greater than you expected. You will be the one who turns the page for your family, the one who chooses faith over fear, the one who says, it may have started with pain, but it's going to end with praise. You were born to shift legacies, to break cycles, to rewrite what's been written, and no, you won't do it alone. I will go with you. I will strengthen you. I will lead you step by step. You are not walking into this season unarmed. You are walking in with the full power of heaven behind you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've seen how long you've waited. I've heard every prayer. And while it may have felt like I was quiet, I was never absent. I was working, building, preparing the kind of answer that could last. Not a temporary relief, but a permanent shift. Not a moment of escape, but a life of purpose. That's what you're walking into now, a purpose-filled life. One where your pain becomes power and your past becomes part of your platform. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the idea that you've missed your moment. I hold time. I redeem time. I restore what years tried to destroy. What should have taken decades I can do in a day. What was held back is about to be released. You will see my hand in places you forgot to even hope for. You will look at your life and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right. This is the season where prayers turn to testimonies, where the drought ends and the rain begins, where the silence breaks and my voice becomes clear again. I'm not just bringing you out, I'm bringing you up. I'm not just healing your heart, I'm enlarging it. You're going to love deeper, dream wider, speak bolder, walk lighter, because you're stepping out from the shadows of shame and stepping into the light of my grace. You were never forgotten, never invisible, never too much or not enough. You are exactly who I created you to be, and your time is here. Your moment is rising, your door is opening, and no one, not the enemy, not your past, not your failures, can stop what I have set in motion. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep praising, even when it doesn't make sense. That's where your power is, in your praise, in your surrender, in your faith that refuses to die. You are about to see what I can do with someone who simply refuses to quit. It's an emergency. God says a big tragedy is coming your way. Open this message now, or you will cry. My beloved child, hear me now, and do not take these words lightly. The moment your eyes meet this, the heavens have already stirred. The angels are watching, the winds are shifting. A storm that is not of this world has already begun to move toward you. And I, the Lord your God, speak directly to you because time is short and your heart must be ready. If you walk away now, you may never understand what you were spared from or the blessing that could have been yours. Stay. Watch till the end. You are not here by accident. Type Amen in the comments if your heart feels this is for you. This warning is not to scare you. It is not to make you live in fear. It is because I love you too much to stay silent. There is something coming, something that will shake your foundations if you are not rooted in me. You have been feeling the tension, the unease in your spirit, haven't you? That is not your imagination. That is me. I have been whispering, nudging, stirring your heart, warning you to come back to me with everything you have. Because if you keep walking without my covering, you will be caught in the wave of this tragedy that is coming. Comment 1111 if you believe God is speaking to you right now. What is coming is not small. It is something that could cause you to break if you are not prepared in me. But hear me, this is not a message of doom. This is a call to protection. This is me reaching out to shield you before the blow. I have seen the attack forming. I have seen the hands raised against you in secret. I have heard the curses spoken over your name. But I am your defender. I am the one who shuts the mouths of lions and calms the storm with just my voice. I do not reveal the danger without also revealing my deliverance. If you return to me, if you let me in again, not halfway, not casually, but fully, I will block what was meant to destroy you. You will see what others collapse under, but it will not touch you. You will witness storms, but your house will stand because it is built on the rock. My child, this is not the time to play with your faith. This is not the hour to drift. The enemy is watching, waiting, planning, and you have left the door open in places I told you to close. You thought you could handle it. You thought you had time. But that window is closing. I need your heart back now. I need your worship pure. I need your mind clear. I need your ears tuned to me, because when this hits, only my voice will lead you out. This is why the spiritual attacks have increased. This is why you have felt more anxious, more alone, more distant. The enemy has sensed that my hand is on you. He knows you are chosen. He knows you are anointed for more, and so he has turned up the pressure. But what the enemy did not expect is that I would interrupt your path with this word. What he tried to destroy, I will use to raise you higher. Now listen closely. You have to let go of some things. The pain, the bitterness, the secret sin, the pride, the stubbornness, the compromise. These are the very doors the enemy plans to use to bring tragedy into your life. Shut them now. Come under my wings, where no weapon formed against you will prosper. I am not calling you to religion. I am calling you to restoration, to protection, to life. If you receive what I am saying, touch your heart and ask me to come in again, not just as Savior, but as Lord. Let me lead. Let me show you what's ahead. I am not just the God of mercy. I am the God of warnings. I speak before the shaking so that you can stand firm while others fall. You do not need to fear if you are in me. But if you continue to drift, the storm will find you unprepared. Comment 222 if you trust my plan over your own. I see what you've been battling in silence. I know you've cried when no one was around. I know the weight you carry. And yet, I also know the power I placed in you. I know what you're capable of when you lean on me instead of yourself. This is your moment, not just to survive what's coming, but to rise through it. To come out with strength you didn't know you had. To come out shining with my glory because you trusted me when it was hard. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not doomed. But you are warned. That is love. That is grace. That is me. And I will never stop pursuing you. I will never stop speaking. But your heart must stay open to hear me. Hardened hearts cannot receive. Proud hearts cannot obey. Distracted hearts cannot discern. So come back to me with your whole heart, and I will surround you with favor like a shield. Like this video, if your spirit knows this is God talking to you right now. Don't wait for the tragedy to hit before you run to me. Don't wait until the damage is done to remember you had a Father who warned you. Come now. Cry out now. I will not just stop the attack, I will turn it around. What was meant for harm, I will use for glory. What was meant to crush you, I will use to reveal my power in your life. But only if you trust me, only if you listen, only if you obey. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. Come as you are, Bring me your confusion, your pain, your shame. I will not turn you away, but I will not force you either. This is the moment. This is your chance. You may not get another warning like this. Heaven has stopped to speak to you. The Father is calling. The Spirit is stirring. The angels are ready. But the choice is yours. Comment 333 if you declare your faith in me above your fear. If you continue without changing course, the very thing you thought you could avoid will catch you off guard. But if you turn now, I will give you peace in the middle of the chaos. I will give you clarity in the confusion. I will give you strength when the world goes weak. That's my promise. That's my covenant. That's who I am. This is your divine interruption, a wake-up call from heaven. I am sending you this not because I am angry with you, but because I love you too much to let you drift further. You were born for more than just surviving. You were created to walk in victory, to carry my light, to reflect my heart. But you can't do that if you keep holding on to what I told you to let go of. Let go. Trust me. Follow my voice. You are on the edge of either breakthrough or breakdown. Which one you experience will depend on what you choose today. Let me carry you. Let me fight for you. Let me shield you. I have already overcome the world. Now walk in that victory with me. Listen, this is not just about what's coming against you, it's about what I am about to bring you into. You must understand this clearly. The tragedy that is forming is real, but so is the miracle I have prepared. The attack is fierce, but my hand is mightier. You are not alone in this. I have been with you through every silent battle, every unseen tear, every hidden fear you never told anyone about. I saw it all, and I am not standing by quietly. I am moving now. Comment 555 if you believe your breakthrough is closer than your breakdown. You keep thinking you're not strong enough to handle what's coming, and I say you're right, but I never asked you to handle it alone. I asked you to walk with me. I asked you to let me carry what you can't. You've been trying so hard to be okay, to hold everything together, to smile when your world is crumbling inside. But I never created you to carry that weight by yourself. Cast your cares on me. I am your refuge. I am your peace, and I will hold you steady when the winds rise up around you. This tragedy, this storm, is not random. The enemy has been watching your life for a long time. He sees your calling. He knows your future is drenched in my promises. He senses your purpose, and that scares him. So he's been sending distractions, disappointments, and delays to keep you from walking fully into what I have planned. He has been trying to wear you out, make you numb, keep you doubting. But I am stepping in now. I will not allow him to have the final say over your life. You may feel like things are falling apart, but I am telling you they are falling into place. The shaking you feel is not the end, it is me removing everything that was never meant to stay. That relationship you lost, that door that closed, that job that slipped away, those plans that didn't go how you imagined it all feels like loss, but I see it as clearing the way. I have something greater, something eternal, and you need to let go of what you wanted so I can give you what you need. Comment 1212 if you're ready to receive what heaven has been holding for you. The sadness you carry, I want to lift it. The heaviness on your chest, I want to breathe peace into it. I never meant for you to carry this kind of pain alone. I walk beside the brokenhearted. I stay close to those crushed in spirit. And I am here right now, closer than your breath, whispering truth in the middle of your fear. I am not a distant God. I am not silent. I am speaking to you right now because you matter that much to me. You may have been overlooked by others, but not by me. You may have been betrayed, abandoned, forgotten, but not by me. I have held your name in my hands. I have counted every hair on your head. I know your voice even when you whisper through your tears. You are not just someone I saved, you are someone I chose. I don't just love you, I fight for you. And that is exactly what I am doing now. I am rising in your defense. But hear me, you must close the doors the enemy has used to access your life. You know what they are. The places you keep returning to when you're tired or weak, the people who drain your soul and pull you away from me, the thoughts that lie to you over and over. These open doors are invitations for the enemy to come in and steal what I have for you. I want to bless you, but I will not bless what will destroy you. So return to me. Let me help you shut those doors for good. You think it's too late. You think you've messed up too much. But I am not finished with you. I restore, I redeem, I resurrect. Nothing is too far gone for me. Nothing is too broken that I cannot rebuild it better. The tragedy may come, but you will not face it without divine help. You will not walk through this without supernatural grace. I go before you. I walk beside you. I am your rear guard. I am your shield. I am your strong tower. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are going to come out of this with testimonies. You are going to stand on the other side and say, only God could have done this. The enemy will regret ever touching your life, because the attack he sent to break you, I will use it to bless you. The pain he meant to silence you, I will turn it into power. The darkness he hoped would blind you, I will use it to make your light even brighter. I know you feel tired. I know you're waiting for answers. But I promise, nothing you've gone through will be wasted. Every tear has been counted, every sleepless night recorded, every moment of silence when you prayed and heard nothing, heaven heard it all. I am working even when you don't see it. My delays are not denials. My silence is not absence. I am preparing you for more than you prayed for. Just keep holding on to me. Comment 777 if you're trusting God's hand even when you can't see his plan. This is the moment. This is why I sent this message to you. Because something big is coming. And I want your faith strong, your heart steady, your spirit ready. You are not going down with this storm. You are coming out of it more refined, more anointed, more filled with fire than ever before. I am setting you apart. I am raising you up. The time for being lukewarm is over. The time for hiding your light is over. I am calling you to rise. You've felt the pressure. You've sensed the shift. That's because the spiritual atmosphere around you has changed. I am removing people, places, and things that no longer align with your purpose. I am clearing the stage so my glory can be revealed in your life. Let them go. Let it fall away. Trust that what I allow to be removed is making room for something greater. The enemy will try to distract you, discourage you, make you think nothing is changing. But do not believe that lie. Look again. The signs are everywhere. I am already turning things in your favor. Even now, angels are moving, doors are unlocking, chains are breaking. Provision is coming. Healing is near. Restoration is on the way. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would do it, I will. But I need your yes, not just in words, but in surrender, in trust, in obedience. Let go of fear. Let go of pride. Let go of trying to figure everything out. You've tried it your way. Now try mine. I promise you will never regret trusting me. This tragedy will pass, but your faith must remain. I will be your anchor when the waves rise. I will be your peace in the chaos. I will be your light in the night. That is why I have not turned from you. In fact, I've drawn closer. Right now, I am surrounding you in ways you cannot yet see. I am sending signs, people, words, and moments to confirm everything I've spoken over your life. You are not walking in circles. You are not lost. You are being led. Comment 999 if you know God is guiding your every step right now. You must understand the weight of this moment. There is a spiritual collision happening around you. Heaven and hell have both recognized the turning point in your life. The enemy has sensed it too, that your destiny is about to rise. That's why this season has felt heavier, darker, more uncertain. You're not just under attack, you're under construction. I am building something eternal in you. Something that will not just carry you through the storm but establish you after it. The tragedy I warned you about is still real. I will not lie to you. You will see some things shake. You may feel the tremble. You may even feel like something is being torn from your hands. But what you must hold on to is this: I never take without giving something greater in return. If something leaves your life in this season, let it go. If a door shuts, trust it was not for you. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. What seems like a loss now will be the very thing that makes room for your breakthrough. But you must be awake, spiritually awake. No more drifting, no more pretending. You cannot fight a spiritual battle with carnal weapons. The enemy wants you distracted so you won't pray. He wants you discouraged so you'll stop believing. He wants you drained so you'll give up just before your moment arrives. But I am calling you to rise, to fight back in faith, to put on the full armor I have given you. You are not weak, you are a warrior. Comment 1010 if you are ready to fight this battle in the spirit, not in your emotions. The time has come for you to separate yourself from what's been weakening you. You've tried to keep one foot in the world and one in my presence, but that won't protect you from what's coming. Half-hearted faith won't carry you through this season. I need all of you, your time, your trust, your attention. There are things I want to show you, but I can't reveal them while your heart is divided. Come out from what's been polluting your spirit. Step into the light fully. I will cleanse you. I will renew you. I will make you strong again. You think it's too late, but it's not. You think the damage is permanent, but I still heal. I still restore. The scars you carry are not shameful to me. They are evidence that you survived. And I will use even the pain to bring purpose. The places where you were wounded, I will pour in healing oil. Where you were broken, I will build strength. And where you were left alone, I will bring divine connections, people who see you the way I do, not as a burden, but as a blessing. You don't have to prove your worth. I chose you long before you knew my name. You don't have to earn my love. I gave it freely when I sent my son. You don't have to fix yourself before you come back. Just come. Let my spirit do the work. Let me remake your heart. Let me renew your mind. I know the real you, the one behind the fear, behind the pain, behind the sin, and I still want you. Nothing you've done can cancel my love for you. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want to speak more clearly into your situation. The tragedy that's been forming is connected to something you haven't dealt with. A door you didn't close, a pattern you didn't break, a habit you've ignored. I'm not condemning you, I'm revealing it so you can be free. I need you to recognize where the enemy keeps getting access. I need you to take authority over it in my name. I've already given you power. You just need to use it. This storm doesn't scare me, and if you stay with me, it won't defeat you. But you need to be honest with yourself. Stop pretending you're okay when you're drowning inside. Talk to me. Cry if you have to. Shout if you must. I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not shocked by your anger. I just want your heart. Your real heart, not the one you show others, but the one that bleeds in silence. Come closer, come deeper. Let me whisper things no one else knows about you. Let me show you visions of where I'm taking you. You've been surviving, but I created you to thrive. You've been enduring, but I called you to overcome. I don't want to just save you from tragedy. I want to walk you into triumph. I know you've heard words before. I know others have promised and failed you, but I do not fail. I do not forget. Every promise I've made, I intend to fulfill. You will see it with your own eyes. You will testify of my goodness. You will lift your head again and say, God did it. And those who doubted you, mocked you, dismissed you, they will watch you rise. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. Comment 1515. If you believe God is not done with your story yet, you are on the edge of a great shift, the edge of divine favor, the edge of a turning point that will make sense of everything you've been through, but you have to hold on. Don't give up. Don't go back to what I delivered you from. Don't trade your destiny for temporary comfort. I'm doing something new. It won't always feel good, but it will be good. You will understand it better later. For now, just trust me. Your faith is more powerful than you know. When you pray, things move in the spiritual realm. When you worship through your pain, chains break. When you speak my word, demons flee. You are not helpless. You are equipped. You are anointed. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. So don't walk like a victim. Stand like a victor. That's why your sleep has been restless. That's why people around you suddenly feel distant. The shift is happening, and I am allowing the separation for your protection. You asked me to take you higher, but elevation requires isolation. This is part of the preparation. Comment 1717 if you believe God is preparing you for something greater. Don't mistake loneliness for abandonment. You're not alone. I'm walking every step with you, even when the silence feels loud. The people who left couldn't go where I'm taking you. The things you lost were never strong enough to carry the weight of your calling. I removed them not to hurt you, but to help you. You prayed for strength, so I stripped the weakness. You prayed for clarity, so I removed the noise. You asked for destiny, so I had to close doors that distracted you from it. I know it hurts. I know it's confusing. But healing isn't always quiet. Sometimes it comes through shaking, through sifting, through storms. And even though the tragedy may still be unfolding around you, I promise my presence is greater than the pressure. My hand is still on your life. I am not watching you from a distance. I am carrying you through fire and water, and you will not be consumed, you will not drown, you will not break. There is purpose in the pressure. There is a reason behind the delay, and there is a breakthrough on the other side of the burden. Right now, you feel pressed from every side. But remember what my word says, you may be hard-pressed, but you are not crushed. You may feel struck down, but you are not destroyed, because I am with you. I am the God of the valley just as much as I am the God of the mountain. You don't need to climb your way to me. I come down to you. I meet you where you are. Comment, Amen, if you know God has not left your side. This isn't punishment. This is pruning. I prune what I want to grow. I refine what I want to shine. You are not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you carry greatness inside you. Hell doesn't fight what it doesn't fear. And right now, all of hell is terrified of what you're becoming. You've endured more than most. You've stood when it would have been easier to fall. You've believed when doubt screamed in your ear. That's why I'm not letting go of you now. You keep asking why it had to happen this way, why the pain had to come, why the people had to change. But if you could see what I see, you would understand. You would see the traps I saved you from. You would see the betrayals I blocked. You would see the future I'm protecting. I know it feels like everything is falling apart, but I promise, everything is falling into place. Don't curse this season. It's uncomfortable, but it's holy. It's stretching you, but it's also strengthening you. This is the season where you stop depending on what's familiar and start trusting what's divine. I am not calling you to comfort. I'm calling you to courage. Courage to walk by faith, even when you can't see the full picture. Courage to let go of what was and step into what will be. Courage to believe that I am still good, even when life isn't. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been carrying so much, and I see it. I see how you smile when you're breaking. I see how you give when you feel empty. I see how you show up when you want to give up, and I honor that. But I also want to heal that. You were never meant to pour from an empty cup. You were never meant to do it all alone. Let me fill you again. Let me strengthen your weary soul. Come to me, all who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. The tragedy may look like the end, but it's the beginning of something you didn't even know you needed. I will use what hurt you to heal you. I will turn what was meant for evil into good. I will bless what was broken. I will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise instead of heaviness. That's not just a promise, it's a covenant. I don't break my word. You've been stuck between who you were and who I'm calling you to be, and that space feels messy. But growth always does. Don't try to skip the process. Let it do its work. Let it build your faith. Let it deepen your trust. The fire is not here to destroy you, it's refining you. The delay is not denial, it's preparation. What I'm about to bring into your life requires a stronger you, a wiser you, a healed you. And that's exactly what I'm building in you now. You're going to look back on this season and say, I didn't understand it then, but I thank God for it now. Because everything that felt like a loss will make sense in the light of my purpose. Everything that felt like rejection will turn out to be redirection. I'm not just restoring what you lost, I'm replacing it with something better, something tailor-made for your calling, something aligned with heaven's plan for your life. Comment, Amen, if you're trusting God's plan, even when you don't understand His process. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for what I'm doing. Don't compare your journey. Don't envy someone else's chapter. Your story is being written by the author of life himself, and I don't make mistakes. What I start, I finish. What I promise, I fulfill. And I have not changed my mind about you. This tragedy may shake the world around you, but it will not shake the foundation I've placed under you. My word will hold. My love will not fail. My grace will not run out. You are covered. You are chosen. You are called. And I will not let the enemy win this battle. I am rising up in your defense. I am stepping into your circumstance. I am commanding peace to your storm. Even now, things are shifting. You may not feel it yet, but the wind is changing. The pressure is breaking. The heaviness is lifting. The fog is clearing, and soon you will see it. You will walk in it. You will testify, not just about surviving, but about thriving. You will tell the world what God did when you were at your lowest, and you will be a light to others still stuck in the dark. This is not about fear. This is about preparation. I am building your spirit to stand strong when others crumble. I am placing wisdom in you before confusion strikes. I am pouring peace into your heart before the shaking begins. Because when the storm hits, my child, you will not be moved. Comment 222 if you are trusting God to carry you through the storm. You need to hear this clearly. There is no attack, no curse, no demon, no plan of darkness that can stop what I've spoken over your life. There is no power in hell that can undo the calling I placed inside of you before you were even formed in your mother's womb. What I created in you, the world did not give, and the world cannot take away. The enemy may form weapons, but they will not prosper. He may try to delay you, but he cannot destroy you because you belong to me. But you must not grow comfortable in the waiting. You must not fall asleep spiritually. The enemy is bold, and he is watching for a crack in the wall, a gap in your guard, a moment of carelessness where you begin to drift. That is why I am speaking so loudly now, so that you stay awake, so that you sharpen your sword, so that you return to prayer not as a last resort, but as your first response. You need my word in this season. You need my presence more than ever. Some things are going to shake around you soon. But listen, not everything that shakes is meant to destroy. Some things will fall away because they were never meant to last. Some relationships will fade because they were only sent to teach, not to stay. Some opportunities will slip away because they would have distracted you from what really matters. Do not mourn what I remove. Rejoice, because I'm making room for what is eternal. Comment Amen if you believe God's removals are part of His protection. You've been asking me to show you the way, and I am. But my way will not always look like what you expected. Sometimes my answer will be a closed door. Sometimes it will be a delay. Sometimes it will feel like silence. But don't mistake my silence for absence. In the stillness, I am working. Behind the scenes, I am moving people, arranging details, shifting circumstances that are far beyond your control. You just have to trust me when it doesn't make sense. Faith isn't about having all the answers. Faith is about trusting that I do. You're not behind. You haven't missed it. The time you feel you lost, I am able to restore. The opportunities you thought were gone, I can bring back around. The places you feel weak, I will make strong. But you must be willing to surrender, not just your burdens, but your control. I cannot bless what you still try to manipulate. I cannot heal what you hide. Bring it all to me. Lay it down and watch what I do with it. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are things I've protected you from that you never even knew were coming. Things that would have wrecked your peace, ruined your heart, stolen your joy. And I blocked them. I shielded you. Not because you were perfect, but because you are mine. You are marked by grace. You are covered in mercy. And yes, even when you've drifted, my love didn't. I've been calling you back, even when you weren't listening. This is your wake-up call. This is not the time to play with your faith. This is not the season to flirt with compromise. I'm calling you to live set apart, to walk in purity, to live in obedience. Not because I want to take things from you, but because I want to give you more than you ever imagined. The enemy wants you chained. I want you free. The world wants to distract you. I want to direct you. You get to choose. Comment Amen if you're choosing obedience over comfort. The fear you've been battling, it's not yours to carry. That fear has been whispering lies to keep you stuck, to keep you small, to keep you silent. But my spirit brings peace, not fear. My voice brings clarity, not confusion. That fear has to break. That cycle ends now. I'm giving you power, love, and a sound mind. Speak my name when fear rises. Declare my promises when the lies come. You are not powerless. You are full of my spirit. Don't let the enemy tell you that it's too late. Don't let him convince you that you're too broken, too far gone, too damaged. That is not my voice. My voice calls you deeper. My voice reminds you who you are. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are redeemed. And no matter how long you've been in the dark, I can pull you out in one moment. Just say yes. Just trust me. Just take the first step. I'll meet you there. The tragedy that's coming will expose what's real and what's fake. What's built on sand will collapse, but what's built on the rock will remain. That's why I'm asking you to build on me. Let my truth be your foundation. Let my promises be your shelter. The winds will blow, but they will not blow you away. The flood may rise, but it will not sweep you under. I have sealed you with my hand. You will make it, not just through this season, but through the one after and the one after that. Because I am not just giving you a moment of strength, I am building in you a lifestyle of victory. This is not temporary. This is transformation. The person who emerges from this storm will not be the same as the one who entered. You will rise refined. You will rise wiser. You will rise stronger. You will rise shining. Comment 333 to declare your faith even when the fire surrounds you. You think I've forgotten what I promised you. I haven't. You think I've been quiet too long, but I never stopped working. I have been preparing you in ways you didn't see, protecting you in places you didn't know, maturing you through pain you didn't want. And now, the moment is near. The shift is coming. You will not walk into it blindly, you will walk into it boldly, because you listened, you stayed, you trusted. I'm proud of you. Yes, I said it. I'm proud of the way you've kept walking when you didn't know where the road was leading. I'm proud of the tears you've wiped, the prayers you've whispered, the courage you've shown, even when your heart was breaking. You didn't quit. You're still here, and that matters more than you know. I've seen it all, and I've been with you through it all. This is not your ending. This is me, opening the page to a new chapter, and what's written ahead is full of my fingerprints. You'll see doors open without effort. You'll see hearts change without explanation. You'll see healing that you thought would never come. You'll see favor you never asked for, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because of me. That is me, alerting your spirit before your eyes can see it. I never let a storm come without speaking to my children first. I whisper before the thunder. I nudge before the shaking. And now I am speaking louder, because what's approaching is not just another test. It is a moment that will reveal your foundation, and I want your roots deep in me before the winds rise. Comment Amen if you feel God preparing you for what's ahead. Do not fear the shaking. Do not panic when things start to move. I allow the shaking so that what is not from me can fall away. I let the wind blow so that what cannot be shaken will remain. You may feel like things are slipping out of your hands, but what I remove now is not meant to be your security. I am your security. I am your provider, not the job. I am your peace, not the routine. I am your anchor, not the people you've been leaning on. You must let me be first again. This is why some things have started to feel uncomfortable. That job that once gave you confidence now feels empty. That circle you used to enjoy now feels distant. That plan you were sure of now feels shaky. Don't ignore that. That's me stirring your spirit, shaking you out of comfort, so you don't settle for less than I planned for you. The enemy wants you numb and distracted so you don't notice the compromise. But I want you sharp and awake so you don't miss the call. You may have made mistakes, but grace is still reaching for you. You may have walked away, but I'm still waiting with arms wide open. This is your moment to come back, not with shame, but with surrender. I will not condemn you. I will cover you. I will not cast you out. I will clean you up. You don't have to carry guilt into this next season. You just have to give me what's broken. I'm the only one who can turn brokenness into beauty. Comment 1111 if you believe restoration is possible for you. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The tragedy I've warned you about, it's not always about something outside. Sometimes the greatest tragedy is when someone walks through life disconnected from me, when they live under fear instead of my promises, when they follow the world instead of my word. That is why I am calling you back, not because I'm angry, but because I miss you, because I created you for more than just getting by. You were made to live with power, with clarity, with purpose, and that only happens when you walk with me, not just believe in me from a distance. You've cried in silence, wondering why the pressure is so heavy. It's because you're carrying things that were never meant for you. You've been trying to hold everything together, your future, your family, your finances, your mind, and it's breaking you. But I'm standing here, waiting for you to place it all in my hands. Let me carry what you cannot. Let me hold what you've been dropping. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. When you walk with me, peace becomes your portion. I know you've been through things that no one else understands. I know there are memories that still haunt you, wounds that haven't fully healed. But I am the healer. I am not intimidated by your pain. I enter the places others run from. I reach into the depths of your soul where no one else has been allowed. And I bring light there. I bring life. I bring love. You do not have to stay stuck in the past when I am offering you a new beginning. Comment 777 if you're ready to step into God's new beginning for your life. Some of you are trying to fight battles without your armor. You've been relying on strength instead of surrender, on logic instead of my leading, on people instead of prayer, and it's left you empty. You cannot win spiritual battles with earthly weapons. You need my word. You need my presence. You need worship that comes from a heart that's been crushed and made new. The enemy isn't afraid of talent. He's afraid of truth. And when you start speaking my truth over your life, darkness loses its grip. Start declaring again. Speak life, even when you feel death around you. Speak peace even when chaos surrounds you. Declare healing even when your body hurts. I respond to faith, not feelings. Your emotions may shift daily, but my promises do not change. I am still your provider. I am still your defender. I am still your waymaker. Nothing has changed about my character, even when everything seems to be changing around you. And let me say this to your heart. You have not failed. You have not ruined your future. You have not missed the blessing. I am a redeemer. That means I can take whatever the enemy tried to use against you and turn it into the very thing that launches you into purpose. But you must stop agreeing with the lies. Stop saying you're not enough. Stop believing that it's too late. You are right on time in my hands. I still have plans for you, good ones. Plans to prosper you, to give you hope, to lead you to a future full of grace. Comment, Amen, if you believe God still has good plans for you. This tragedy, this warning, it's my way of pulling you close before the storm comes. Because I don't want you caught off guard, I want you grounded. Not tossed around by fear, not lost in confusion, but rooted in me, immovable and steady. You don't need to know every detail of what's ahead, you just need to know who goes before you, and I do. I go before you to make the crooked places straight. I stand beside you to speak peace into your heart. I cover behind you to protect you from what's unseen. I am surrounding you, even now. As you read this, my spirit is near. You may not feel me, but I am there. You may not hear me yet, but I am speaking. Your heart knows it. Deep down, your soul recognizes that this is not just another moment, it's a divine encounter. This is me, your creator, interrupting your day to say, I have not given up on you. I have not left you. I am still working. And when this storm comes, when the world begins to tremble and fear spreads like wildfire, you will not fall. You will stand, because I have built you on something eternal. On my word, on my promise, on my love, and nothing can move what I have planted deeply. Stay in me, stay awake, stay in prayer, stay ready, I will cover you. But my voice is louder than the storm, my hand is stronger than the blow, and my love for you is deeper than the danger ahead. I would not tell you this if I didn't intend to shield you, if I didn't plan to deliver you before the darkness touches you. Comment Amen if you know God is your shield. What's coming will test many. Some will lose what they thought they could never live without. Some will be shaken in ways that change them forever. But for you, my child, this season will be different, not because you are exempt from the shaking, but because you are anchored to me. You will not lose what I've built in you. You will not lose the promise I made to you. But you must stay rooted. You must remain in me even when the winds howl and the ground trembles. The danger isn't just physical, it's spiritual. It comes quietly at first. Doubt, distraction, a little compromise, a little distance. That's where the enemy starts. He won't come with fire at first. He'll come with fatigue, with discouragement, with whispers that make you question if I'm still there. And if you don't recognize it for what it is, it will grow. That's why I'm waking you up now, before it grows, before it takes root, because you were never meant to fight this battle unaware. Comment 555 if you want your spiritual eyes to stay open. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance, Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been worn out not just by life, but by the weight of spiritual warfare. You've felt it in your mind. You've felt it in your body. You've felt it in your emotions, the heaviness, the resistance, the tension. It's not random. It's the pressure of being on the verge of something bigger than you can see. The enemy knows what's coming for you if you break through. So he's tried everything to hold you back: fear, isolation, addiction, distraction, confusion. But I am cutting those chains now. I am breaking the hold of every lie. I am snapping every rope that's tried to wrap itself around your calling. You will not stay bound. You will not stay stuck. You will not stay afraid. I did not create you to live small. I created you for power, for influence, for glory. My glory shining through your life so others might see me and be drawn. But how can they see my light in you if you keep dimming it to stay comfortable? No more shrinking, no more silence. I'm calling you to rise, to stand, to speak, to burn with fire again. There is an urgency in my spirit because of what's coming. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. The world is changing fast. Evil is increasing. People are calling darkness light and calling truth hateful. But I have not changed. My word still stands, and I am raising up a remnant who will not bow, who will not run, who will not lose heart. You are part of that remnant. That's why the fight has been so hard. That's why the attacks have been so personal. Comment 333 if you are ready to stand in the face of the storm. You keep asking, why me, God? Why so many battles? Why so many losses? Why does it feel like the fire never ends? And I'm telling you now, it's because what I placed inside you is weighty. It's because the oil on your life is costly. Others may walk through life casually, but you cannot, because your calling carries responsibility. You are marked. You are chosen. You are set apart. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're just surviving, but I see something different. I see you learning to fight. I see you pressing on when no one claps for you. I see you forgiving people who never said sorry. I see you praying when you didn't have the words. That's not weakness, that's warfare. And heaven sees it. I see it, and I am rewarding it. You don't even know the half of what I've kept from you. Accidents that never happened, illnesses that never touched you, people who intended harm but never got close. Not because you were lucky, but because you were covered, surrounded, shielded. And I will continue to do it, because my hand is on you. But I need your agreement. I need your obedience. You can't live half in the world and half in my presence anymore. The gap is closing. The line is being drawn. You must choose. Comment 1212 if you're choosing to live fully for God, not halfway. There's a shift coming, not just around you, but inside you. You're about to walk into a different mindset, a deeper clarity, a stronger authority. Not because of anything you've done to earn it, but because you're finally yielding. You're finally surrendering what you've been trying to control. You're finally saying, God, I can't do this without you. And that's exactly where I wanted you. Not broken beyond repair, but broken enough to let me build again. And I will. I will rebuild what was torn down. I will restore what was stolen. I will revive what died. You will not end this year the same way you started. You will look back and say, that was the season everything changed. Not because life got easier, but because you got anchored. Because you stopped pretending and got real with me. because you laid down your pride and picked up your purpose, because you stopped living for applause and started living for my glory. Comment 1010 if you believe your next chapter will be filled with God's glory. Do not forget this. What's coming may be a tragedy for the world, but it will be a testimony for you. While others are gripped with fear, you will walk in peace. While others are shaken, you will be still. Not because you are better, but because you are built different, built on me. My word is your foundation. My presence is your shelter. My promise is your anchor. You are safe, not because of what you have, but because of who you have, me. So don't panic, don't rush, don't retreat. Stand firm, keep your heart clean, keep your hands lifted, keep your eyes fixed. I will carry you, I will cover you, and I will complete the work I started in you. Nothing will stop what I have ordained. Not the darkness, not the delay, not the doubt. Comment, Amen, if you feel the power of God covering you right now. I want you to be still for a moment and feel this. You are being preserved. There are traps that have already been dismantled before you ever saw them. There are people that were removed from your life, not because they didn't care, but because they couldn't walk where you're going. You asked me to take you higher, and I answered that prayer. But altitude requires separation. You cannot fly while holding on to the weight of what I told you to release. This part of your journey is holy, it is sacred, it is set apart, and not everyone can walk it with you. What you feel now is me removing what's shallow so I can give you what's deep. You're stepping into a depth that distractions can't follow, that fear can't survive in, that doubt can't speak in. You are about to walk in a stillness that hell cannot shake. But to reach it, you must listen, you must obey. Not halfway, not when it's convenient. I need full surrender, because full obedience is what unlocks full protection. You've been holding back, saying you trust me with your mouth but keeping control in your heart. That's what has left you drained. That's what has created the cycle. But today, I'm asking you again, will you let me fully take over? Will you stop trying to fix everything and simply follow me? I don't need you to figure it out. I just need your yes. Comment 999 if you're giving God your full surrender today. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The tragedy I've warned you of, it's not just about the external collapse. It's what it could do to your heart if you're not ready. It could harden you. It could make you bitter. It could make you turn inward instead of upward. That's why I'm speaking now. Not to stop the storm, but to prepare your heart so it doesn't collapse under pressure. Your protection starts in your spirit. The enemy wants to weaken you from the inside out, but I am strengthening you from the inside in. You are not helpless. You are not vulnerable. You are surrounded. The angels I've assigned to your life haven't left their post. They've stood beside you through sleepless nights, through tears cried into pillows, through battles you never told anyone about. And they will stand with you still. You may feel tired, but heaven is still fighting for you. I am still fighting for you. And this next part of your journey will prove that what was meant to take you out has only made you stronger. You've questioned me in this season, and I heard you. I'm not offended by your questions. I understand your pain. You wondered why the doors closed, why the people changed, why it feels like I've been quiet. But I haven't gone silent. I've been speaking in ways your heart needed to grow to hear. I've been working under the surface, planting roots that don't show fruit right away. Don't mistake silence for absence. I'm always speaking, and I'm speaking now.